All compounds that are found within the plants and our bodies actually interact with compounds. Why are we having these reactions to them? It's all because of this system called the endocannabinoid system.
The endocannabinoid system, it's a homeostasis controlling system. It basically is our physiology and how we keep ourselves in balance. We have a variety of endocannabinoid receptors, mostly CB1 and CB2, and they're located throughout the body. CB1 receptors are mostly in the central nervous system and parts of the brain. CB2 receptors are mostly in the peripheral part of the body, the skeletal system, the GI tract, and the spleen, and the testes, and the ovaries, and they control a number of other processes. We do make our own endocannabinoids that play a role in things like mood and appetite and emotion and digestion and inflammation and immunity, but we could also tune up some of that homeostasis if we're lacking it by use of phytocannabinoids, phyto meaning plant. So we have plant-based cannabinoids, which we all know as marijuana.
Where do all the cannabinoids come from? CBG, or cannabidiol, CBGA in its form when it's in the plant as an acid, is what we know as the mother cannabinoid. All the cannabinoids...
People of Canton City, have you been to the Hero Coliseum yet?
There
you can enjoy explosive figure battles using the state-of-the-art battle simulator. You have all kinds of hero figures at your disposal, and you can use and combine them in any way you see fit. The number of combinations is unreal. Mix and match figures to create your own ultimate team.
In order for us to extract CBD from the plants, we have to first dry the plants. We actually hand harvest every single plant, and then we hang dry them in our barns. And it takes about 10 days to 2 weeks for them to dry down, slowly cure those cannabinoids, because cannabinoids and terpenes are highly volatile, meaning when they're mixed up or there's heat applied to them, they will dissipate. In order to extract the cannabinoids, there are a lot of different ways of extraction depending on what you use. We use what is called ethanol extraction. Basically starts first with a wash and flows a bag of ground ice to a centrifuge. And that's going to rinse all the ethanol. And that ethanol will have other cannabinoids as well. So it's called a rhodopat. Rhodopat is slowly circulating vessel over very, very low speed. And that heat slowly evaporates off the ethanol instead of condensing onto the coils. And what's left is just the oil. The difference between a marijuana plant and a plant is the level of THC found in the plant. The industrial hemp is identified as a plant that less than 0.3% THC. A normal marijuana plant has about 50 to 20% THC in it, and sometimes these days up as high as 25%. The THC is these cannabinoids found in the cannabis plant responsible for that high effect. As you know, using cannabis recreationally, but it can also be used medicinally. Because our plants are at less than 23%, you won't necessarily get that high feeling. However, the THC that's in there is extremely important for what's known as the entourage effect.
A couple hundred cannabinoids, and there's also a couple hundred terpenes. It takes the goodness of the plants to have maximal benefit.
Terpenes are smells everything. The terpene that's responsible for the smell of lavender is called linalool, and linalool is found in cannabis. So is something called myrcene, which is found in mangoes, also found in cannabis. So you're looking for terpenes to keep a full spectrum oil as well as cannabinoids, and the most important, I think, for a full spectrum
Wow, you're really something else.
So CBD, just like THC, comes from the flowers, the buds, the plant. And CBD is mainly used for the following 4 things: anxiety, sleep, pain, and inflammation.
is about to begin.
CBD,
I
just
pray
like
you're not
CBD,
catching
and
prey
found right in the plant, actually have varieties of hemp that are CBD dominant. From our experience with CBD is energy, it's mental clarity. CBN is different. There isn't a CBN dominant plant. CBN is actually
Greetings.
degraded THC. THC oxidizes and converts into CBN. And so if you've ever smoked old and smoked higher together, it's probably THC has converted into CBN, and CBN has sedating effects, so it makes you more sleepy.
Nothing's 100%. There's no chance of overdose using cannabinoids. The part of the brain that controls respiration can be impeded by opioids and cause overdose and death. There's no cannabinoid receptors in that part of the brain. There's opioid receptors in that part of the brain. Do cannabinoids work for everyone? I would say the response rate is between 80 and 90% when I certify patients. It's not a lifetime certification. It's a year at a time, and I'd say 80% of patients we certify. The response is pretty overwhelmingly positive.
If you're thinking about trying out cannabinoid therapies, the first thing I would recommend is reaching out to your doctor, because there are different interactions with different medications that you should be aware of, and hopefully your doctor can help you through that. Everyone's systems respond differently to cannabinoids in general. What we recommend is starting low and slow. It takes about a week to start noticing any kind of difference, and we generally recommend taking CBD every single day for a month before making a judgment as to whether or not it works for you. It's not an instant remedy. You're not going to all of a sudden feel like on top of the world after a day of taking it. It takes commitment and it takes routine, and it's something that you have to make sure fits into your life.
Thanks for joining us today for our presentation on phenotypic expression and why it matters.
Greetings,
Fundamentals.
I would like you to finish your Dragon Ball.
We want to make sure that you know about it.
They're after the Dragon Balls.
But I want to give a
Grab
quick
and protect
introduction
them
to my
for
friend
us.
and co-presenter Andy Peters.
I can't complete
He's
my
a
mission
molecular
alone.
biologist
Let
with
me
years
go.
in research
You lack me.
and
Do as
the
I
company
say.
essentially has been a founding partner. I've been seeing this business for like 50 years ago.
So you choose to die rather than give up your Dragon Ball.
And use that knowledge and experience together to utilize pure papers, metrics, and data and by focusing on KPIs that influence every effective cannabis production. That's the reason from the discussion. Why success is difficult. But that's what Thanks, Jesse. I'm excited to be here today. I'm not excited to be in my heart. Phenotypes and phenotypic expression. And really what we're talking about is the uniqueness of cannabis, varieties, and how it can maximize expression to cultivar. There are more desirable phenotypes, and there are less desirable phenotypes. And there are certain varieties that have so many desirable. It's a key. Hunting through all this variety in cannabis to find something truly special is a huge reason why people devote their lives to this plant, including myself. The variety keeps it fun and interesting. The smells, the colors, effects, or how it grows. You might have heard of Luciano 1, M90, Northern Lights 5, all the OG traditions of variety. These names and numbers represent a unique expression of the cannabis. And we're going to explain how that works and why the environment in which they are grown is so crucial. Legends, brands, and fortunes are built on their genetic potential, maximum phenotypic expression. Let's begin with the definition. Phenotype. The set of observable characteristics of an individual resulting from the interaction of its genotype with the environment. In regards to cannabis, Phenotype describes the plant's physical appearance and form, its developmental growth, biochemistry, and its behavior. The key words to focus on here are interaction of phenotype with the environment. In fact, this definition is often simplified and represented as an equation. Phenotype plus environment equals phenotype. So really, there are two factors that significantly influence the way the plant grows: the genetics and the environment. The environment is 50% important, and that is why having precision environmental control in your facility is so important. The term phenotype can be used in two different ways. It can get kind of a little bit convoluted. Phenotype can refer to a singular trait that the plant displays, for example, color. This plant displays a purple flower phenotype, and this other plant displays a green flower phenotype. Or it can refer to all of the observable characteristics displayed by a certain plant. The phenotype of this plant is more desirable than the phenotype displayed by this other plant. Scientific titles genome to describe the collection of traits a plant exhibits. But this was never really adopted. So we use phenotype to describe a singular trait or an accumulation of all the traits expressed by a plant under certain environmental conditions. Another nuance to this definition of phenotype is the word observable. But that doesn't mean just with the naked eye. It can also mean traits that can be made visible by some technical procedure, like in a laboratory. An example of this in humans would be blood type. You can't see with the naked eye, but it is a phenotype. In cannabis, the cannabinoid and terpene profiles that you see in a laboratory. They describe the unique chemical expression we use the term phenotype, or sometimes chemomorph. It's a chemical phenotype. This is the cannabinoid and terpene formed stimulated and specific phenotype produced. Currently, there are about 5 broad classes of phenotypes based on the dominant cannabinoid. Now that we have a base understanding of what a phenotype is, let's dive into what a phenotype is. A quick refresher on how the phenotype expressed, and how the environment can affect the expression of these genes in cannabis. What is a genotype? A genotype is an organism's complete set of genetic material, although it is often used to refer to a specific gene or a set of genes in a genome. Think of it as like the basic genetic boundaries which define a range of phenotypic possibilities. Just like humans, cannabis is diploid and has 2 homologous copies of each chromosome. 1 copy from the male parent plant and 1 from the female parent plant. Each chromosome in the pair contains the same genes in the same order and place along the length of the chromosome. These genes then get expressed into the phenotypic traits that we observe. A segment of the double-stranded DNA undergoes transcription, which forms a single-stranded RNA transcript, which is then translated into a functional protein. And in this kind of oversimplified example to the right, this protein might help produce a purple pigment. And then the end result of this gene expression is a purple flower. Punnett squares are used by biologists to determine the probability of an offspring having a particular genotype. It shows all the possible combinations of paternal and maternal alleles. We have the parental phenotypes, each of the dominant or one allele. We have the offspring with the genotype and phenotypes. In this case, the allele is level the offspring inherits two recessive alleles. These like this square block, right? One is with phenotypes, but without a real high degree of accuracy. And why is this? because there are a lot of other factors at play that influence how these genotypes are expressed. And one of the most important is the environment. Now, some traits are largely determined by while other phenotypic traits are highly influenced by the environment. This can be described as phenotypic plasticity, the ability to vary phenotypic expression in response to environmental conditions. This is why you need two clones with identical phenotypes and these products could be different from each other, even though the environment growth, plant growth rates, quality, and timing of plant development are examples of traits that are genetically plastic. And ability all these parts know that with tighter control of the environment, you tend to see higher yield and more product. Now each of these colors on the graphs below graph is neoplasticity. The environment has little to no effect on how that gene is expressed. Compared to the graph on the far right, strong genotype our environment. As cultivators, we can take advantage of the plasticity of traits of the environment to elicit certain crops that are beneficial. Now let's go through a few examples. Anthocyanins, the pigments that are responsible for all purples, pink, and colored flowers. You must have a cultivar with the genetic potential to produce these beautiful pigments. But if the plant is exposed to too high temperature at the end of its flowering cycle, then you will not have full expression of these colors and the proteins that produce them will be. How cold do we need to get the room? And for how long? Nobody really knows yet. It can vary from cultivar to cultivar. But the colder we get the room, we know that the slower the better. Too cold, too long, we can sacrifice food. Too warm, we can lose some color. Nobody knows if the conditions will fall cultivar. But the colder we get the room, the slower the better quality will be. Too cold for too long, we can sacrifice yield. Too warm, we can lose some. Really, the devil bring out some colors. Another example is the evolutionary temperature differential. With a warmer lights on temperature and a cooler lights off temperature, we have a positive dip. This can be elongation or stretching. With a cooler lights on temperature and a warmer lights off temperature, we have a negative dip. This is stem elongation. And for cultivars like GMO, garlic, that stretch crazy first when you flower. You can use this environment without seeing that. Now there are many more examples of environmental on phenotypic expression, but more research is needed to determine exactly what genes are influenced by the environment.
There's much I can teach you.
One of the most fun things to do as a cannabis grower is popping seeds and hunting for a new pheno. With inbred lines of corn or soy, you pop millions of seeds, and all those plants will yield very similar. But due to the variability of the cannabis genome and the lack of professional breeding to stabilize genetics at this point in the industry, primarily due to prohibition, a pack of just 10 or 12 seeds with slightly different yet related genotypes will yield a huge variability